6 months ago, this place was little more than a dream, and a long list of problems. A neglected house hidden deep in the African bush, broken, forgotten, and full of potential. I bought it with the hope of turning it into something magical. My own little oasis, where wild animals roam freely and time seems to slow down. A place to escape the noise of everyday life. But to be honest, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. Unfortunately, I very quickly learned that the existing roof was beyond repair. It had to go, so we tore it down completely. That definitely wasn't part of the plan, and it hit the budget hard, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I made, and you'll see why soon. I couldn't do any of this alone. Andrew is my right-hand man on the project, and honestly, without him, it wouldn't be possible. I live in Cape Town and only get to the property every 2 weeks or so Andrew keeps everything moving while I'm away. I got really lucky finding him. He's an incredible roof thatcher with years of experience in the field, and thanks to his connections, he's helped me pull together almost every contractor I've needed along the way. Removing the roof gave us a blank canvas, a chance to get a little creative. The original roofline and entrance felt flat and uninspiring, so we decided at the last minute to design something new. The elephants had previously pushed over a big mapani tree just outside the house, and it wasn't going to survive. But it turned out to be the perfect tree to repurpose as a support post for the new entrance, and it gave the whole structure a bit of wild character. Once the new structure was up, it was finally time to lay the thatch, and what a transformation that was. The whole place instantly felt different, inviting and more alive. We finished it off with a cement ridgeline along the top and painted it black to give it a clean, modern contrast against the natural thatch. Internally, we've open planned the 2 rooms. We've demolished walls, bricked up windows, added new walls, and planned a whole new layout. The new windows and doors will be put in soon. Wildlife has always been my biggest passion, and I wanted this place to attract as much of it as possible. Out here we share the land with elephants, impala, hyenas, leopards, waterbuck, and so many others. So I decided to build a small wildlife pond just outside the house, a place where the animals could come to drink. It's been my favorite project so far, and it turned out incredibly well. The animals have already made it their own. Speaking of the animals, I needed a way to keep an eye on what visits the house while I'm back in Cape Town. So I set up 2 trail cameras. One I call the highway camera, it watches a footpath that runs past the house. The other is the waterhole camera, keeping an eye on the animals that come down for a drink. And honestly, the footage we've captured so far has been incredible. That said, living amongst the animals isn't all sunshine and rainbows. They've caused their fair share of problems too. The hyenas have chewed through some of the new plumbing we laid and even stole one of the trail cameras, only to chew it to pieces. And after we finished the new thatch roof, an elephant came by and ate about 3 meters of the lower section. But honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. One of the most special moments was finally being able to show my family the property for the first time. Seeing their reactions as they saw it for the first time and hearing the excitement in their voices as we talked about what's next, that was the moment it all felt real. This place has always been about more than just a house. It's about creating something we can share together. And then the next big project began. The house itself isn't large, and because it's sectional title, I couldn't extend the internal footprint. So instead, we focused on creating space around the house, building patios to make it feel bigger and more open. We bricked up retaining walls, backfilled them with soil, and began constructing a pergola structure that will frame the outdoor living areas. The pergola structure has made a huge difference. The braai or barbecue area used to bake in the afternoon sun, but now it's shaded and feels open and inviting. And remember that fallen mapani tree from the beginning, the one that the elephants pushed over? Well, we were able to use another section of it as a post for an awkward spot right in the middle of the braai area. It was a perfect size, and now it looks like a deliberate feature rather than an obstacle. To finish things off, we laid the concrete slabs for the patios, giving the outdoor spaces a clean, solid foundation to complement the pergola. And that brings us to today. There's still plenty to do, but with the major structural pieces mostly in place, I'm finally looking forward to getting my own hands dirty with some of the interior finishing projects. Windows and doors, paint, a kitchen, a loft bed, bathroom fixtures, and so much more still to come. The journey ahead is incredibly exciting, and I've already learned so much. I can't wait to keep learning more. It hasn't always been easy, but I'm living my dream. A place where all my creative passions come together. Wildlife, renovation, and videography. How lucky am I?